Hey guys, it's been a really unsettling 24 hours for Cowboys Nation because yesterday we found out that Marion Barber, Marion the Barbarian, was found unresponsive in his apartment in Texas. He was about to turn 39 years old on June 10th, and the news, to say that it shocked us all would be a complete understatement. Marion, as we all know, played for 7 seasons in the NFL. 6 of those seasons he was with the Dallas Cowboys, and it's safe to say that all of us completely fell in love with not just how he played the game and his aggressiveness, and he didn't earn the name Marion the Barbarian for nothing, but also the kind of player that he was off the field and the dedication that he gave not just to Cowboys fans but to the entire community in Texas, to his alma mater, to people who cared about him, and just to being the best version of what an NFL player should be. And I think he really epitomized that, and all of us saw that in him, which is why he was everybody's favorite running back. Even non-Cowboys fans respected and loved the way Marion Barber played the game. So this really, really hit home for a lot of people, especially a lot of people who grew up in that time that he was an NFL player and really learned to love the game and watch players like him and add him to fantasy teams and talk about stats and incredible film footage like the 2-yard run that he's so famously known for. Because how do you even get out of that? For instance, that play is going to go down. It still goes down as the greatest 2-yard run in history. So it's oh man. I think I was 19 when I really started paying attention to how important running backs are in general in the NFL, because I went from like, Troy Aikman's my favorite, to really paying attention to what the importance of a running back is, and to see somebody with such brutality protect the football. It was mesmerizing to watch. And despite the fact that he didn't end his career with Dallas, he still gained fans in Chicago as well. He kept the number 24, which was amazing. Outside of this incredibly tragic loss, not just for fans, but for the NFL, in my opinion, I think that larger conversations need to be had about support or lack of support that players have once they exit the game. When you're a football player, you answer to so many people, and you leave the game and the next day it's just you. And that would make anybody, no matter what your mental health is like, that would make anybody question what the hell they need to do to not just feel fulfillment with themselves, but to feel fulfillment in general. That is something that you need so much support to go off and succeed, to make sure that you're continuing to succeed regardless of what you decide to do for the rest of your life. And that's something that Des Bryant is actually working towards, is getting this support for players that they obviously might not have. And even if it means that us as fans need to be advocates for what happens to them after they're done playing the game, so be it. And again, I'm not speculating. I don't even know if his cause of it's so hard to say that. I don't know if his cause of death has come out. I don't want to know what. I do think that a larger conversation needs to be had in terms of what happens to players when they're done. There was this one thing that Jane Slater tweeted before I end the video that I wanted to share with you all. She said, "One former coach tells me Marion was one of the nicest people I've ever met. He would give you the shirt off of his back. Very humble young man." And that's exactly why he was the epitome of what's so great about football, is you look up to these dudes who are so incredibly strong and powerful, and they've got the world at their fingertips, but it's players like him who do remain humble, who remember their roots, who want to get back to the community, who want to be kind to others, that make you fall in love with the game. And there's this one video I watch to this day. It's about 12 years old. I think it's 10 or 12 years old. It's a Make-A-Wish video. And I'll link it in the description below. But hopefully if you have time today, you can check it out too. It's just a testament to who he was as a player and who he was as a human being. So this one hits for all of us. And just take care of each other. Be kind to each other, guys, because God, life is short.